2018 Lexus GS 450 Hours Review. The Lexus GS 450 Hours proves that getting great fuel economy has no to mean giving up on luxury. For essentially the most part, possessing a sporty luxury sedan means sacrificing fuel economy. But the 2018 Lexus GS 450 Hours can be a notable exception. This hybrid luxury sedan is enjoyable to operate a vehicle and helps save gas while doing so. From economical to sporty, you will find there's Lexus GS model that interests most luxury sedan buyers. The 450 Hours S hybrid powertrain combines a 3.5-litre V6 with large electric motor, putting together a healthy 338 combined horsepower. The rear-wheel drive 450 Hours can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a very claimed 5.6 seconds and return combined 31 miles per gallon, 29 city/34 highway. And while other manufacturers have sacrificed dynamics for hybridization, the GS 450 Hours maintains its performance capability as a result of its sporty handling. The rest from the 450 Hours is extremely similar to the GS 350, such as large 12.3-inch infotainment display, navigation system, and several standard and optional features. On the negative effects, the 450 Hours S cost is much higher than the usual comparably equipped gasoline-only GS 350, together with starting prices for rivals such as BMW 530e plug-in hybrid and Acura RLX Sport Hybrid. We're also not keen on the 450 Hours S infotainment interface. But altogether, the 2018 Lexus GS 450 Hours is usually a smart pick if you're searching to get high degrees of luxury, performance and fuel economy within package. What's new? The 2018 Lexus GS 450 Hours carries over unchanged from 2017. With only one trim level, the GS 450 Hours is incredibly easy to buy. There are standalone options, say for example a Mark Levinson surround sound speakers, an electric trunk lid and parking sensors, and are generally all relatively affordable. If you're looking to acquire something a bit more aggressively styled, take into account the GS 450 Hours F Sport. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Lexus GS 450 Hours can be purchased in two well-equipped trim levels. Under the hood is often a 3.5-litre V6 paired with a battery-fed electric motor. The combination is wonderful for a total of 338 horsepower that may be sent to the back wheels via a continuously variable automatic transmission. Standard feature highlights include 18-inch wheels, a sunroof, keyless ignition and entry, heated and ventilated power-adjustable front seats, leather upholstery, a rear-view camera, the remote touch infotainment interface, a navigation system, voice controls, smartphone app integration, a 12.3-inch display and a 12-speaker head unit. A selection of driver safety aids, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert and also the Lexus Safety System Plus suite of advanced active security features can be included. The F Sport version includes 19-inch wheels, special exterior and interior styling, a sport-tuned suspension with adaptive dampers, enhanced steering, variable gear ratio and rear wheel steering, and sport front seats. Notable methods of the GS 450 Hours incorporate a 17-speaker Mark Levinson premium speakers, an electricity-operated trunk, and front and back parking sensors. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S with this review depend on our full test on the 2014 Lexus GS 450 Hours F Sport, 3.5 liters V6 hybrid, CVT automatic, RWD. Driving. Lexus says the GS 450 Hours may be the quickest GS you should purchase, but our tests show it's slightly slower as opposed to standard car. Its handling is intuitive and sensible, although it lacks the outright grip of F-Sport-equipped cars. Still, this is often a solid performer with rewarding driving character. Acceleration. Acceleration is smooth and uninterrupted with 60 miles per hour arriving within 6 seconds, which can be average for the mid-sized luxury sedan. The GS feels rapid and responsive as a result of abundant torque. Braking. Overall braking composure is nice, but very savvy drivers will observe that the brake pedal feels a little inconsistent at low speeds. In our panic braking test, the GS 450 hours stopped from 60 miles per hour in 122 feet, and that is average for your segment. Steering. The Lexus GS 450 hours goes that you point it for almost all situations. The steering effort is adjustable, nevertheless the feedback is minimal. Overall, the sedan strikes a great balance between everyday usability and available performance in their steering tuning. Handling. More capable laptop or computer needs to be. The GS 450 hours will hustle whether it is asked but never feels uncomfortable consequently. It offers higher limits than most drivers will explore. But its limits are a lesser amount than those of non-hybrid cars inside segment. Drivability. The GS 450 hours, simply because of its abundant torque, is responsive and easy drive an automobile, and that is unusual in a very car built with a continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT. It's also very quiet. Comfort. A luxury hybrid with sporting intentions isn't a car we'd be ready to sacrifice all else inside name of comfort. Even so, the GS 450 hours does an excellent job of splitting the gap. It's amply comfortable when it is exactly what you want. Seat comfort. The heated and ventilated front leather seats undoubtedly are a highlight. Comfort is nice even after extended driving. Adjustments are abundant, however, not always intuitive. There's excellent thigh support, though some drivers will spot the seat bottoms a tad flat. Ride comfort. An active, adaptive variable suspension, part with the F-Sport option, helps this GS 450 hours split the visible difference between sports sedan and proper Lexus. The ride is mostly smooth and controlled with little harshness on rough roads in normal mode. Sport Plus mode is stiff. Noise and vibration. There's precious little wind noise, even at high speed, in the same way you'd expect from Lexus. The powertrain is very quiet, and electric mode provides near noise-free motoring below about 25 miles per hour. Interior. A large, highly functional interior with great materials and high-quality assembly is slightly offset with a unique but awkward infotainment control setup. Is useful. The highlight and downfall in the GS otherwise logical interior could be the remote touch infotainment interface. It's a novel approach, yet it's confusing and inconsistent and demands a lot of attention. Getting in, getting out. In traditional Lexus fashion, the GS was made for real people. The doors are wide, the sills are narrow, as well as the seats are relatively high. It's very easy for getting in and outside of. Roominess. The GS is really a big car, as well as the interior reflects that. Front passengers will love lots of hip, leg and headroom and also shoulder room. The story could be the same within the back unless you are very tall. Visibility. There's excellent forward visibility on account of small pillars and minimal blind spots. Front and rear parking sensors as well as a rear camera take care from the rest. Fantastic high beam headlights about the open road. Quality. Lexus cars are built with a high standard, and also the GS 450 hours isn't to exception. The interior materials are stunning, plus the controls offer precise feel. The body panels are matched, and gaps are consistent. It's that which you expect with this price. Utility. The sedan's useful number of interior storage options is offset using a small trunk plus a back seat which doesn't fold down. Small item storage. It features a useful glove box, 2 cup holders ahead from the shifter along with a medium-sized center console that opens wide. The front door pockets undoubtedly are a decent size but won't hold a water bottle. The rear door pockets are small and often will fit a bottle. The rear center armrest incorporates a storage bin and cup holders. Cargo space. Because from the hybrid power supply, the back offers just 13.2 cubic feet of space, which isn't a lot more than what you obtained from a typical compact sedan. The rear seat backs don't fold either. Child safety seat accommodation. Has 2 pairs of latch anchors in the bottom and 3 top tether anchors across the top. Bottom latch anchors are tightly recessed between seat cushions, though. Rear legroom is generous enough for almost all rear-facing seats to match, but tall front occupants might still need to scoot up some.